everyone. I tuned my hair this morning. I was tired of not feeling human, so I tuned it. I think I got it all. My family's out there eating dinner right now. My husband is an amazing cook. I did not. Well, let me revert. When I met my husband, let me take my glass off because there's weird reflection. When I met my husband, I was the same weight now as I was then. So he met me at my height, almost highest, because right before I started the weight loss procedure, I lost, let me revert again. Jeez. So, when I started the weight loss procedure, the videos and, not videos, why can't I talk today? You know why? Because I took my pain medicine 20 minutes ago. That's probably why. And I am not an intelligent person, apparently, while I am on pain medicine. So, I was my highest weight when I first started this adventure, going to the doctor, which was, I was 261. So he met me at the weight I am now, though, when we met 6 years ago. So I've lost weight, I've gained weight. At one point I lost 80 pounds, and I gained it all back. So he's been with me at every weight I have ever been in, in my late adult life. So he's a dang good cook, and I was gonna say I didn't put this weight on for a reason. Actually, the weight was probably from going out to eat and fast food and bad habits and large portions and stuff like that, and stuffing my body till I couldn't take it anymore. And I'm sorry I'm so puffy. I don't know why I'm puffy and red. I think it's just all the fluids or maybe lack of fluids. I don't know. But I'm looking at myself in the camera. I'm like, holy moly, why am I so fluffy? And this is my natural hair, just air dried. It is so crazy. You can see my little curls underneath. It is a little nutso. And new hair's coming in from my hair loss that I lost when I was pregnant 2 years ago. So all this stuff is new, and all this is from curls are grown in from the last Brazilian blowout I had. So all this is new hair. And I'm tempted to go get another Brazilian blowout, but I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's a lot to sit there, but this is what I deal with when I don't have one. This is my natural texture. So, and I did go see Logan today. I went out to the movies and I sat in the movie theater and I drank my protein drink, and everyone else had popcorn, which was totally cool. I didn't really think about it. The movie. It was really good. I really recommend it. I'm not going to say much. Did cry a little bit, but so that's probably also a reason for some puffiness, and I'm a sensitive person and I cry at commercials sometimes, so so I just got done hanging up that shelf right there. Has essential oils on it, and I bought it off of eBay, and I painted it. We painted it yesterday. I put some liquid gold leafing on it around the edges. It's beautiful, and I put essential oils, and I put a few crystals around the outside of it that the oil bottles wouldn't fit in. So I'm walking back to the living room hallway from hanging it up, and this smell, it was like a smell wall, and it just went and it just hit me in the face. And up to this moment, I have been completely fine with sitting next to other people eating, watching other people eat. Not a problem at all. But man, it hit me, and I don't know why I'm so emotional. Apparently, No, I did read that, like, a few days after this leave, you just get emotional and you start crying, and I don't feel a particular need to be sad or anything like that. I feel alright, you know? I feel like I have more pep in my step, but look at these tears. Look at my eyes. They're red and all puffy and just like on standby for tear evacuation. It's crazy. Like, it feels like PMDD symptoms, you know, but I just got off my period, so I know it's something else. I looked it up online, that when you start losing fat, that your fat stores contain estrogen in them, and when those fat stores are being burned, you're burning through estrogen, so you're losing a lot of, you know, weight at first, and you're going through a lot of fat stores because you have very minimal calorie intake, so your body is burning your fat like it's supposed to do. And I mean, like, it makes sense. So you're just burning, I'm just an estrogen overload right now. And the only thing I can do is laugh. I'm laughing and I'm crying right now. And I'm not sad. I'm not like, poor me. But my brain is like, woman, you are gonna cry today. So I definitely understand, and I'm not gonna go and jump over and tell my doctor to up my Lexapro up. Oh, darn finger, I'm gonna fix it right away, because I want to see if things level out in a little bit. But I may ask her, you know, advice on, and maybe I should, maybe just temporarily while I'm in the really, you know, right in the beginning you lose a lot of weight, so maybe I should, you know, to keep me from not being so sensitive and emotional right now. Because, oh my gosh, I didn't even get to finish my story, my wall of food, my wall of smell story yet. So I walked out into the hallway, and the wall of smells just smacked me on the face, and I'm like, oh my god, what is he cooking? He said what he was cooking when we went to the grocery store to shop for it, but I really wasn't listening. So I go out, and then he's just in the pan with just some chicken and some mushrooms. That's it. Maybe some olive oil. That's all he's doing at that moment. And then I'm standing there and take my pain medicine, and we had been sitting for a bit, movies, all that. I was ready to stand for a few minutes, and I'm watching him put these ingredients in. He was making chicken Alfredo, but no noodles, so he's just adding all the spices. He's an amazing cook. Like, I'm a very fortunate woman. He likes to cook, and he's a good cook. And I'm just standing there looking at him. I'm like, dude. So in my head I was going, dude. And then and I am super sensitive, because when it was ready, I was still in the kitchen, I was standing there drinking my protein drink, just like, and my son came around the corner. He's like, which plate's mine? And it was only one plate on the counter. He goes, is this one mine? I'm like, whoa, sorry guys, you popped off. Gosh, this darn thing. I'm sorry. And I was like, well, gosh, why is it so bright? Gosh. Come on, light. Okay, so I don't know, guys. I don't know why it's so bright all of a sudden. I asked him, here, that's a little bit better. I asked him, well, you're the only one that has a plate left. Mommy's not eating. He's like, okay. I think I scared him a little bit. That's how I said. I was like, well, you're the only one eating. So awful. I didn't want to make him feel bad, you know. I didn't. He's like, yes ma'am, mommy. And he took his bowl and he left, and And I stood in there for a few minutes, and I thought about how grumpy I was, that I wasn't eating that delicious food that smelled good. But then I know deep down in my senses that, you know, this is the surgery that I wanted. This is the surgery that will help me get healthy and remain healthy and teach me portion control. Because I tell you right now that if I were not have had this surgery and I was eating that dinner, I would eat 2 bowls of it. Because I am addicted to my husband's cooking. It tastes so good. So that is the point of this. This is the point is, you know, like, how can, sorry, I'm trying to control this. How can food have such a pull on someone's body? Holy moly, you know? So that's okay, you know. I will prevail and it will get better. So I don't know why it's so bright all of a sudden. It fell over and then the phone was like, meh. I'm gonna be really bad quality video at the end. Sorry. I just need to do a little venting. And I vent with the happiest smile on my face because I'm extremely excited for the changes in my life, and I'm definitely not complaining in the sense like, I'm so sad that I did this, because I'm not sad that I did this. I'm just very sad right now in general. I'm very emotional, and I think I'm one of the few people, and you could probably ask my ex-husband, that can laugh and cry at the same time. You know, when my ex-husband left me, well, I left him and I found out he was cheating on me, I kicked the wall in while hysterically sobbing, and my foot got stuck, and then I started laughing. He's standing there looking at me like, what? So I'm a very unique individual that is extremely good at waving both emotions. I'm a Pisces. Those fishies are going alright, guys, that felt great. Hopefully maybe someone stayed there till the end. Alright, I will see you next time.